What's going on, Ophiuchus? How are you? I hope you are all well where you are in this world. I appreciate you for stopping by today to see what's going on here on Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate all of your energy and all your support and all your contributions for helping me and this channel grow in advance. Happy Sabbath to you, or happy Saturday. It is the 24th of June, 2023, and it's 9 o'clock on the nose. Man, you guys, I was doing this video already at like 6:19, and then my grandbaby called me, and I paused the video and was talking to him and talking to his mother, and before you knew it, I got off the phone with her. It was like 7:45. Had to go outside and clean up my dog stuff and feed them and whatever and however. And I get back in here, I had everything laid out. The cards I'd already talked through, was already into the read. Came back, my whole computer had died, video cut off. And I was like, really? Wow. And it was some beautiful energy. Absolutely beautiful. So, and yeah, everything happens for whatever reasons. I'm not upset about it. Let's see what we get. If you've never been here before, I appreciate you for stopping by and seeing what's going on here. I do Oracle, I do Index, I do 3 decks, but today's the Sabbath, so I do a 4th deck. It's called Rodamundi, and it references Bible scriptures and things like that. So if that's not your thing, I understand. I just appreciate your time and your energy, however long, or forever, how long, or whatever you give it. So appreciate all of you guys. One more time. Let's see what we get. And if I get the same card that pops out, I'm going to be totally floored. Okay. Interesting. I'm not going to take it. So the card that I got was yes. And now we're getting the opposite, which is no. But we've had this card before, okay? And that's not, I'm not just taking or not taking it. I think I probably almost had all of them, but here's the healing energy card, and I've had this one for this channel as well. Okay. Manifestation. I don't know if I've had this card before or not. I really can't remember. So, I'm going to go for it. Alright. So, manifestation. Let's see what it says. I'll know once I start reading it, though, if I've had it or not. So here we have it. Manifestation is the ability to bring our thoughts, dreams, and intentions into reality. The spiritual law of manifestation helps us create from deep within energies and experiences that lead us toward greater fulfillment and purpose. You are blessed to have received this angel card today, for it encourages you to recognize your power. You are a master of manifestation, and whenever you focus on something with loving thoughts and the best intentions, you bring that dream into reality. If you are working on bringing something to fruition at this time, whether that be a project, an opportunity, or even a miracle, this card lets you know that it is unfolding before your eyes. It's very important to stay elevated at this time and focus on positive energy, blessings, and the positive events that are happening around you, as you are magnetizing even more blessings into your world. It sounds like something I read, but however the case, let's go. Extended message. You are one with the universe at this time and have the ability to manifest incredible experiences and opportunities. You are being encouraged to understand that any new opportunities arising will allow you to step up and move forward in your life. Your energy is aligned with pure potential, and it's important to know that everything you focus on now is going to grow, adapt, and expand in line with your energy field. Your angels are encouraging you to be open and receptive as the universe is offering you the guidance, abundance, support, and healing you require based on your current situation. Recognize the incredible gifts and support that are available to you now. The power of the universe is within you. It sounds like something I read, but really, honestly, I really don't remember if I have. However the case, there's only 44 cards in here, so I'm quite sure I've come across a majority of them already. So maybe I'll start looking for another type of angel deck. But however the case, have what we have, and I gotta work with what I have right now. So let's see what you are in the process of bringing to fruition, or knowing that anything is possible as long as you set your intentions the right way. Okay. One more time. Driving Audi or Acura, I laugh because that was one of the cars that were out there. It came out twice, actually, an Audi. So maybe you really do drive an Audi, or you want to drive or buy an Audi. Manifestation, go on and get your Audi, okay? Think it, dream it. Look at Audi books. Books about, you know, how like the catalog or something. One more time. See yourself driving that Audi. She likes white chocolate men. All right, and one more time from this little bit here. That was a lot. Okay. All right. Well, however the case, listen to your first mind. Could have sworn another one flipped over, but I guess not. Yeah, listen to your first mind. All the things that you want to do, you are capable of doing. This is your time right now. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Let's get out our location cards and see what we get over here. Maybe you're from Seattle, Washington. My grandma was, well, I'm not going to even say she was from Seattle. She graduated from a school up in Chicago. That's where she met Quincy Jones. So we used to play with Quincy Jones in the band in Seattle. So I want to say like the name of the school was like Garfield or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I think it was. I really don't know or remember. One more time. These cards don't stop flying way over yonder. Hold on a second. Okay. Whew. Did I say one more time? I don't know. There we go. Life needs a boost every once in a while. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, here we go. One more time. Okay. Any day now. Why did my music just stop? Oh, gosh. Where is my phone? Where is my phone? Oh, it's in my chair. That's funny. Okay. It's weird. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I don't know why it stopped, though. Okay. in the last pile here. Let's see what's going on. One more. I said one more, right? Did one come out? Oh, there's one. Okay, free your mind and the rest will follow. Yeah, that card was out there too on the board though. So, free your mind, relax. I only want one from this one. Let it go. I'm done. Okay, you know exactly what to do. Okay. And after I get whatever comes out here, I'm done with this stack as well. I'll let that one go. Okay. Don't be intimidated. That one wasn't on the board, but I had it at the bottom, I remember. One of the last things I said, just like right there. One of the last cards. So yeah, don't ever be intimidated. Follow your first mind. Go with the flow. Don't let anything stop you. Okay? You got this. So we have here first card out. I know you better than they do. A cruise. Maybe you eat at Habit Burgers. Is your heart and mind aligned? Beautiful. I have this card out there. Okay? On the table. So when your heart and your mind is aligned with good intention, you don't have anything to worry about. Alright? Yeah, don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this seed. That's John B. You're having restless nights thinking about what you're trying to have come to fruition. Don't fall into that type of trap, okay? One day at a time. Focus. You got this. Alright? You're enthusiastic, energetic like type individual. Know it all is well. Okay, he may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. All praises to the Most High Power, Yahweh, always and forever. Yes, for me. Going back to school, maybe work for Postmates, Uber, or DoorDash. Is this apology sincere? I don't know, is it? The tables have turned. So devoted to this love forever. God sent you an angel. Maybe you're from New Jersey. Secret crush. Maybe it's from New Jersey. Don't lose your mind over it. Someone has a substance abuse problem or an addiction. It's unbelievable. You were a real witness. Can't redo what's been done. And properly aligned and in sync. That's beautiful. Maybe you are a DMV worker. Collaborate with them and see where it goes. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Chingy. Here's that crochet. Maybe someone's taking a shot at that again or likes to. It's lust, not love. Make it last forever and ever. I mean, that is like a piece of a song, but I didn't make it a song card. Anyway, worried about what others think or say. This one, I had this one out here too. Yeah, don't be worried about what other people think. Okay? Responsibilities by leaps and bounds. Somebody needs rehab or therapy. You've met before. You're maybe from Cleveland, Ohio. What's going on? Or from the Gambia. Hello. Or Madagascar. Or would like to go to one of these places. Or San Diego. Nepal. Trinidad and Tobago. Rhode Island. East Coast. Move accordingly, okay? You're a very loving individual. Reevaluate the scenario, okay? You're born in between 1991 and 2000. Hello. You may need to travel. Your lethal weapon walking, 100%. Don't let them fool you. Maybe you're a nail technician. I got your back, good and bad. Speak now or forever hold your peace. My mom used to say that all the time. Your name starts with the letter V. Victor, Victoria, Vicky, Velma. Down to earth. Someone's name starts with the letter L. Larry, Leticia, Latrice, Lenny. I don't know. Sensitive. More Lisa. More than usual. Large estate or acreage. I don't believe this. Name starts with the W. Wendell. Reoccurring situations. Wallace. Celebrate good times. Come on, let's celebrate. Cool in the game. There's a party going on right here. Celebration. What deck am I going to use, guys? I didn't have a color out here, so manifestation, bringing things into fruition, believing that all things are possible. I'm going to get my marble deck. All right. Let's add some color in here. I like the box. It's very colorful. I'm so into colors, guys. I just love everything. It's like really colorful. All the little superpowered people on it. Okay, so manifestation. You know, let people marvel at the things that you bring into fruition. Okay, as long as your heart and mind are aligned, all right, and you move accordingly, all right, all is well. All right, don't listen to what people say they don't know about you and me. John B. Or Chingy, every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. All right, or celebrate good times. Come on, let's cool in the game. Maybe you're a nail technician. You're a lethal weapon walking. Okay, you may need to travel. Maybe you're born between 1991 and 2000. Someone's saying, I got your back. The good and bad. I know you better than they do. Okay, someone's so devoted to this love forever. Don't worry about what other people say. Make it last forever. It's lust, not love. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you like Habit Burgers. Maybe you work at the DMV. Maybe you need to go on a cruise. Maybe you're from New Jersey or Nepal or Cleveland, Ohio, Rhode Island or San Diego, Madagascar, Canada, the Gambia, or Trinidad and Tobago. Or would like to go to one of those places. Okay, don't be afraid of the unknown. And don't fall into that. Maybe you're having restless nights one day at a time. Okay, the tables have turned. Is this apology sincere? Maybe you like to crochet. Okay, you've met before. Collaborate with them and see where it goes. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. You're properly aligned and in sync. You have responsibilities, but by leaps and bounds, you are down to earth. Your name may start with the letter V or W. There's some reoccurring situations going on. Your name could also start with the letter L. Okay. Don't let them fool you. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Reevaluate the scenario. You're very loving. Okay, you were a real witness. Can't redo what's already been done. You have a secret crush. Someone has a substance abuse problem. Did I say that? It's unbelievable. Don't lose your mind over it. And sensitive more than usual. Let's say you have a large estate or acreage. Okay. And yeah, you don't believe this. Alright. Someone needs to go to rehab or therapy. Alright. Here we go. And you're you're an enthusiastic, energetic individual. So let's see what we get. Appreciate you guys for being patient. Don't ever worry about what anybody has to say. You do what you need to do. Always. One more time. Okay. Here we go. The Hierophant. Give it to God. Amen. Give it to God. He holds all the power. Like, you see that? He's holding it in his hand there. Or the hand is inside of this whole little power energy or whatever's going on there. He holds all the power. Period. I see one of those little itty bitty ass bugs, bro. I don't know where it went that fast. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm glad he showed his little face. It's so damn little. Like, once you squash it, I need a piece of paper or something. Once you squash it, you can barely even see it. Like, that's how little it is. These little ass bugs get on my nerves. Like, I just try not to focus on it, though. When I see one, I just kill it. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah. God holds all the power. He gives us some of it, but we have to be aligned. You know, have our mind and our heart in the right place. Properly aligned and in sync with the powers that are above us. They just flipped over in my hand, so I'm going to take them. So here, the Sun, the very first card, talks about being beyond happy. Okay. Like, very happy and energetic. You're an energetic being. You know, you believe that all is well. Okay. So here with the Lovers, making a decision between two. Okay. Maybe the person that you were with had a substance abuse problem. You witnessed it all, you know, them go through this dark phase or something like that. And, maybe they never got out of it or something like that. I'm not too sure. So then here you had the Ten of Cups. I don't know, maybe they turned their life around, like unbelievable or something like that. Like, I don't believe this. Like, wow, like they came back for me. They got their lives together or something. It says the tables have turned, make it last forever. Something, so you're so devoted to something or someone. Don't worry about what other people say. They don't know about you and me. And here you may be worried about what other people say. So you have that energy here and the Song card. Okay. And every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, so maybe this lover that you're choosing to be with or give time to, maybe they had a problem or something like that. And, they're coming back to you. So here with the King of Swords and then the Four of Pentacles is somebody that is secure, or you are this person that is secure. And, you're ready to tell people, basically probably mind your own business or something like that. Here with the Eight of Swords, yeah, you have been in deep thought about this person, possibly. It says you've met before, so, I don't know. Let's see what it says. Reevaluate the situation. You're very down to earth. Like, you're a very honest individual. You're very logical. So, it could have been someone that you were involved with. That, maybe had a problem with drinking or something like that. But the tables had turned. I only want one card right now. I'm getting everything but one card. If it was 3, I'd possibly even take the 3, but it's only 2. And I don't want it right now. I don't want it like that. I just want the 1. It's like, take the 2. No, I'm not going to take the 2. There, thank you very much. So now you have the 9 of Cups. So, like, I don't know if you've been thinking about if they can make you happy, or you've chose to be with the other person, one over the other because someone isn't really making you happy or something like that. Like, maybe you're just in a relationship and like you always wanted to be with that person, but they were going through something or something like that. So you broke up with them and like they came back around or something like that. And you're like, whoa, like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Like somebody doesn't satisfy you. And that's why you're making a choice between 2 people. I know you better than they do. Okay. So here with the Temperance and then the Knight of Cups. Underneath this 10 of Cups. You're trying your best to see both sides of the spectrum with the Temperance. And weighing all your options in a sense, and then here Knight of Cups, like you do want to offer this person love though, and be with them. Oh, my bad, guys. And with the 10 of Cups, and like actually have like a real love, so devoted to this love forever, but one day at a time. Like, so it's like you want to know, like, are you right, or is something, like, oh, or like, I guess you're in your thoughts because it's like unbelievable that this person is back or something like that, and you're trying to reevaluate everything, like, like, whew, yeah, don't believe this. Like, this person came back into my life after they had to deal with like an addiction or something, like you witnessed it, you were right there, not that you weren't supportive of them, but it was just like you had to go and you had to move on with your life or something like that. Like it was that bad or something. What is under here? It just says collaborate them with them and see where it goes. Somebody needs rehab or therapy. So maybe that was what they needed, was rehab or therapy. And they went through it and already or something like that. Or it's the other way around, like you witness someone that you love go downhill and they're not that fulfilling, or they don't make you happy or something like that anymore. But I'm really picking up the other way around. Okay. Wow. And I guess especially because of the don't worry what other people say type thing. You know. So here with the star, is talking about, you know, healing energies and powers and so on and so forth. I didn't know I had 3. Right, so they hurt your heart. They hurt your feelings because they like they got addicted and you had no other choice but to kind of leave, you know. Because it got really bad or something like that. And here with the Hermit, you had to go within, reflect, and think about your life and, you know, where it was at that time, and ask God for answers and how to move forward. And I guess you had to move forward. Like, it was bad. But somebody else really doesn't fulfill you like that. So yeah, like I said, you decided with the Page of Pentacles to invest time into someone else, okay? Spend time with other people and all this stuff, you know, in the process of you healing. With the 5 of Cups, with that being, you know, hurt and disappointment, okay? But still, even possibly disappointed with the person that you are with. Like, yeah, it still really isn't that person, you know. But, you know, I don't know, like, you're just kind of like settling in a sense. So here with the Empress, you're probably settling with this person. I was gonna say maybe because you know, like because you know she like has it all, and you know she's well accomplished and so on and so forth. You know she has her head on her shoulders, right? You know, doesn't show any signs of, you know, being irresponsible, you know, or insecure, or, you know, not stable mentally or anything like that. So that's what you want. So you kind of settled with this person. I don't know if you actually like married them or have children with them, but that's where you decided to put your time. So here with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like you felt like you had to invest into something. I'm going to take the door deck. Like he opened up that door and said, as soon as I moved that deck, this card flung a little bit to the left and said, don't fall into that trap. Excuse me. So, I don't know if going backwards with this other person that you love so much would be a trap. You know, says move accordingly, don't lose your mind. You're like, wow, I don't believe this. This is unbelievable. Like, this person did a 360. But it says don't let them fool you. Ooh, this is interesting. And I don't know if you're telling them I know you better than they do, or she telling you I know you better than she does, you know? Listen God's hand, you know, with you praying about it and asking for guidance and how you really should move forward. Here's the second deck, guys. One more time. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. It just talks about working on yourself with consistency and, you know, taking in new traits or skills or something like that. So it's like you kept yourself busy after this heartbreak of a breakup with this person. Here, like the world, like you never really, maybe you felt like you were like incomplete or something like that. Because it talks about a completion. So it's like it just kind of, like you had so many ideas for you and this person and your future. And like, maybe you guys talked about traveling or something. And you never got a chance to do those things. Hmm. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So you just kept moving. You didn't miss a step. You just got into another relationship or something like that. Am I in reverse? No, I'm not. So the Nine of Wands talks about being persistent. Oh, look at my life. That's you didn't have that type of energy going on, with yourself. You're a happy person, you're energetic. You're just like, hey, stuff happens, like I gotta keep on, I gotta keep moving, like a relationship, I love them, but I gotta keep moving. You didn't slow down, you didn't ponder, you didn't think about, you were just like, oh, like I gotta love them from afar, and they need help, and they went into a facility, and you just told them that you had to move on. Like, I don't know. Like I said, not saying that you didn't love them or they didn't need your support, but it was like maybe you have been trying to give them that for so long. You just got frustrated or something like that. I don't know. But here's the Knight of Cups again. So, you offered someone else love. Okay. Yeah, you thought about what you were doing. You're like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get out there and just keep moving. One step at one day, one day at a time. Whatever happens, it'll happen. Yeah, you leave it in God's hand. Here. That's the doubt or the defeat card. And I guess in a sense, you had some sort of doubt somewhere. Maybe in terms of, overall you ever doubting that this person would be clean or something like that. So that's why you did what you did. Here with the Justice, like you felt like the scales were finally balanced in a sense, like you didn't have to keep dealing with this person and their substance abuse issues. You just said, you know what, I've tried. I don't know. Maybe they went back and lived with their parents or something like that, and you basically just decided to, keep moving forward. So here's the last deck, guys. Well, the last normal deck. Thank you guys for being here with me. I appreciate you guys and all of your time and your energy and your love and your support. Thank you so very much for rocking it here with me on Ophiuchus and Me, where I do your daily reads. Come back and rock with me anytime. I appreciate it all. Any day. Thank you so very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And of course, only if you like. I appreciate it all. Alright, here we go. One more time. Okay, Page of Swords, you got something to say? Seven of Wands, hardworking, protected, and the decisions that you make. Okay. So you felt like this person left you out. Give me a second. Okay, so with the Five of Pentacles, you felt like a little left out with this person. Like I said, maybe your whole world just kind of stopped, like nothing was progressing, and you had to find the right space to find yourself, go in, reflect about, you guys' scenario, because nothing was moving. You guys, everything just kind of paused. So that's why you offered your love to someone else. And you needed stability. That's what that's for. You went and found stability with the Empress. So maybe you did have children with her. Yeah, you had to choose something different for yourself, and that's what was going on in your mind. Okay. Like maybe that's what it was, like this person hurt you. You had to keep moving. And that's why, don't worry about what other people say. Like, oh, you just leave this person, how they need your support or something like that. And I was like, no, it wasn't like that, I've tried, and maybe you weren't married to them, you're not going to sit there and waste your whole life, being someone else's support. They have to find themselves and be right for themselves. You want a happy life. You want a happy everything. You want abundance. And this person, wasting money on alcohol and drugs and stuff like that. It's like, how are we gonna get where we need to go if you're not focused? So here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, like I said, it was something it wasn't even exchange. You wanted to work with somebody. Wasn't that no, sorry. That was the first card that I had on the first read that when it went out. So here's the Page of Swords card again, and the Knight of Swords. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, you are the King of Swords. So, you don't have any problems telling anybody anything, you're very logical. And you're stable now, and that's what you manifested. You asked God to give you peace of mind and just be able to bring someone into your life that would bring an extra bit of stability. So that was the choice that you made. You moved forward. You didn't wait for this person. So here, you wanted this. You didn't work well with this person, and you weren't married to them. Four of Wands in reverse. Here, Ace of Cups. But you have nothing but love. And you had nothing but love for this person. But let me get the other deck back. But they just didn't understand something about life. You want to party too much, and you're like, that's not it. Especially if you can't control yourself. Okay. So, yeah, maybe it was like, wow, you couldn't believe that they got clean, or something like that, like, wow, you really got clean, but, you moved on already or something like that. I mean, it could go a lot of different ways, maybe you really do still love them, but it's really up to you and how you see it. So here's the last deck. One more time. And it has here a feminine triangle. But it's the Is this a? Is this a? What is that? Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. You have that out here, right? Eight working on yourself. It looks like an eight now here in the corner. It also looks like an S. I can't call it, but however the case. Yeah, I think it's an eight. Yeah, because that looks like an eight too. I had to look for another one to see if it looks similar. Eight of Cups. So anyway, Eight of Pentacles. Like I say, just working on yourself and keeping yourself occupied and doing what you do best, so you can continue to grow and be productive in your life for your life, so you can get to your 10 of Pentacles. So whatever you think about that you want for your life, okay, it's nothing but a thing, as long as you keep God in the midst. So here you have, interesting. Now at the bottom I have Two of Pentacles. So it's like the change, that we go through in life, looking at our past, our present, and our future. Okay, balancing out the energies that we're dealt with. And let's read. So you have the arcanas here, Death and the Devil, 24 to 26, and then here number 7. So 6, 8, and then here 7. 24, 6, 2 and 6 is 8, and here number 7. 6, 7, 8. Okay. But let's read. Okay, so this Death card falling on this section here, you allow certain things to fall out. I'm going to just read the way I see it real quick. So you allow certain things to die out because this devil had a hold on this woman, okay, that you were with. And here with the 7 of Cups, you knew that you had options. But let's read. You manifested someone that would be able to handle the load that, of life. So here with the Death card, it says, the 24th path of wisdom connects Tefereth and Netzach and is associated with the Death Tarot card. The image of the Death Tarot card is on the 4th horseman of the apocalypse, which A.E. Waite felt provided superior symbolism in his rectified tarot than in previous decks that portrayed death only as a reaping skeleton. Waite considered the hanged man to represent the symbolic mystical spiritual death and rebirth related to baptism, which is John 3 and 3, but the Death card representing death in a literal sense. On the Kabbalah, the Death card connects Tefereth, or beauty, and Netzach, which is victory, and represents the victory over physical death Yeshua obtained through his death on a cross. The Death card is on the lightning path of the Kabbalah, which explains creation, the logic of God, and his plan. The lightning path will be explained in the commentary on the lightning struck tower tarot card. On the Kabbalah, the path of the Death card represents God's solution to the death brought into the world in relation to original sin. The Death card is related to all the other cards around it on the Kabbalah. The Justice and the Hermit cards represent higher aspects of spiritual development for those who have progressed on their spiritual journey. The other cards that are parallel to the Death card include the Hangman, the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, and Temperance. The Wheel of Fortune card represents a spiritual choice. Behold, today I set before you a choice between good and evil and life and death. Deuteronomy 30, 15, and 19. The Hangman card represents someone who has made the correct decision and has obtained spiritual symbolic death and rebirth. 1 Peter 3 and 21. which is the result of baptism in Christianity, or con unito, which is the marriage of the Red King and the White Queen in alchemy. The Death card represents the physical regeneration and transformation to a higher plane at one's physical death. The Path of the Devil card links the forgiveness of sins offered through Tefereth so that the forgiven can be glorified in Hod, and Temperance represents a person engaging in the great work of purifying his or her soul, Colossians 3 and 10. To those who make the correct choice at the Wheel of Fortune card, the day of death is better than the day of one's birth, Ecclesiastes 7 and 1, because to die is gain, Philippians 1 and 21. In the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death, Proverbs 12 and 28. However, for those who make the wrong decisions in life, the Death card would represent destruction, the Hangman would signify suffering, and the Devil card would correspond to hell. Okay, so like I said, you're going down a path of life and you're trying to be aligned to things that you're doing. You want to know what's going on with what the way this person is treating themselves, why they're doing the things that they're doing. You try to be around, you try to be supportive, you try to wait for them to catch it, get a hold of themselves, and they didn't. You were a real witness to their downfall, and you kept moving. You stayed humble, you went within. God sent you an angel, a real woman that was balanced. Okay, while this other person was being controlled by the devil. Okay, so that's number 26. All right, so now we have here the 26th path of wisdom connects Tefereth and Hod and is associated with the devil card, which represents deception and selfishness. Devil holds his right hand in the form of Hebrew letter Shin, which was done as part of the priestly blessing of Aaron, implying that he was a false prophet who leads people astray, promising a blessing but bringing about destruction. Genesis 3, 4, and 5. Wade's reference to the Hebrew letter Shin is also a pun, because the letter can produce one of two sounds. If the dot on the top of the letter Shin is on the right side, it makes a sh sound, and is called Shin. But if the dot is on the left side, left-hand path, it makes a s sound and is called Sin. Wade's play on words related the left-hand path, Matthew 25 and 41, and the letter Sin being associated with moral corruption. The devil also has an upside-down star on his head, meaning he is the opposite of the Pentagrammaton. He is an antichrist, and instead of letting his light shine, Matthew 5 and 16, he hides it. He is the wolf in sheep's clothing, who represents himself as a lamb but speaks as a dragon, Revelations 13 and 11. The card shows Adam and Eve after they have sinned and were in the process of blaming each other. Eve was led astray and tempted by the devil, but she willingly ate the forbidden fruit, Genesis 3 and 6. The chains around the neck of both Adam and Eve are loose and could easily be removed, meaning they are both in bondage due to their own choices. So, like I said, this woman took a choice that led her down the wrong path. And, don't worry about what other people were saying. He had nothing to do with the choices that they made. You tried, and you had to release them because your life was going nowhere. So here, the image on the Seven of Cups card is taken from the Hermetic Museum and depicts the alchemical processes on a tree. The tree contains the sun on the left and the moon on the right, with 5 other stars representing the 5 other metals and classical planets of alchemy. The arrangement almost lines up with the tree of the Sephiroth, but it is missing Tefereth and Yesod, although they may be implied by the wedding of the sun and the moon. The alchemical processes are arranged in a clockwise direction, starting with the circle at the bottom left, above the sun. The black raven standing on a skull represents the black stage of alchemy and the need for death and rebirth. The next circle shows the blackbird observing its own reflection in the water beneath it. As its body is dissolved and purified within the flask. The next circle shows the separation process with the spirit, soul, and salt all being purified separately. The fourth circle shows the two purified birds, or soul and spirit, carrying a crown, which is Kether, which represents the conjunction process, soul and spirit working together. The next circle shows the fermentation process, where the two birds are nesting in a tree and awaiting a new creation to result from their union. The sixth operation shows a unicorn sitting below the tree, which represents the completion of the purification process. In the chemical wedding of Christian Rosencreutz, a snow-white unicorn bows before the lion, who controls the fountain containing the water of life. And after showing respect, a white dove carried an olive branch to the lion, just as the dove brought Noah an olive branch to let him know that the salvation was at hand. Genesis 8:11. Once the soul and spirit were united during the Unicto, they only needed to wait for the purification to be complete. The final circle shows a person being resurrected from the grave after successfully completing the great work. So, like the death, you allowed it to die, you died, you grew, and you realized that you had options. You wanted to balance out your life, be reborn again, have someone else to grow with, create with, and so on and so forth. So you felt like you've done your work. You had a test, and that person had a test, and you had to move on. So there you have it, Ophiuchus. I appreciate you so very much. If you're still here, and I'll check you later. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.